we have access to a new Amazon advertising beta feature, and I believe this is the future of Amazon advertising. And in this video, I want to share with you what it is and why it is important if you sell on Amazon. And we were able to get access to this new beta feature for some of our clients, since we are a verified Amazon partner and we have some clients who are spending more than $3 million a month in Amazon ad spend. And this new feature was announced last year during the Unbox 2024, and I'm talking about the multi-touch attribution, or MTA. I will not be able to share with you all the slides they share with us Amazon, since that is confidential, but I can just let you know that in your Amazon advertising console, you will be able to see new columns in the advertising console where you cannot see only one ACOS, you will be able to see another type of ACOS, which is the multi-touch ACOS. And let me explain to you in a second what does it mean. And first, I want to share with you what is the problem that Amazon is trying to fix, and that will help us advertiser quite a lot. So the problem that Amazon is trying to fix is that right now, if you're an advertiser or if you're a seller, you're almost against DSP or more top of funnel campaigns, because you cannot really understand what is the real impact of these campaigns over your Amazon account. So what you may see that for your sponsor, if you launch any sponsor display, like for example, audience targeting or in-market targeting, like you will see that the performance with the current attribution model is not great, because the current attribution model is the last touch point attribution, which means that if you have two different ads, so you have a sponsored brand and then a sponsored product campaign, you will still see that if a customer click on the sponsored brand, then they click on the sponsored product and they end up buying your product, the ad sales will be attributed to the sponsored product, and it will look like that the sponsored brand didn't do anything for your Amazon advertising campaign. But in reality, the sponsored brand supported your Amazon PPC. But right now, we don't know how much this campaign is actually supporting. Like, what is it? Like, is it 10%, 20%, 50%, 90%? So we don't know that if without the sponsored brand, sponsored product will perform in the same way. So that is the problem that Amazon is trying to fix. Is trying to fix the attribution problem, which is a big problem across different industries. Even Google and Facebook, they have the same issue. For that reason, they introduced this new model, the multi-touch attribution model. The multi-touch attribution model is a model that is leveraging machine learning and all the data that Amazon has access to analyze what is the impact for each campaign type. So let's say that you have a DSP, sponsored brand, and sponsored product. Right now, you can see that for example, the DSP is not working very well, especially when you go more top of funnel. Sponsored brand as well, like the ACOS is not the best, and you see that the sponsored product is the one performing the best. Since it's using the last touch point attribution, you see it, okay, ACOS is amazing, let's double down only on sponsored product. But you don't know if by stopping sponsored brand and DSP, what will be the performance of your sponsored product campaign. So in reality, you don't know what is the real contribution of sponsored brand and DSP. And that is what Amazon will tell you. Will give you a new metric, which is the ACOS, based on this multi-touch attribution model in the advertising console, where you will be able to see for your sponsored brand and for all your campaign types, what is the ACOS with this new attribution model. So we'll not use anymore the last touch point attribution model, which is the ad that got the last click will be attributed to the sale, but we'll do an analysis across different ad types, and using their machine learning data, they will be able to understand what is the one that is actually helping. And we have noticed that also in the advertising console, they're trying to help us. They're trying to help advertisers to understand, okay, what is the conversion path? Like, what is the journey for our customer, for our leads to become customer? So here I can see, for example, that in this account, sponsored brands contributed to 14% of path to sales. So across all our path to sales, so across all our sale, 14% they click on a sponsored brand campaign, and they end up buying. Or first they click on a sponsored brand, then they click on a sponsored product, and then they end up buying. So this is interesting to see, because we can actually see if the other campaigns like sponsored display, sponsored brand, DSP are actually helping the account. So you will be able to see what is another type of ACOS for more top of funnel campaigns. So you will see, and it's amazing to see, I cannot share with you right now, but it's amazing to see that for some top of funnel campaigns like sponsored display, the last touch point ACOS is around 50%, but the multi-touch point ACOS is around 25%. It's almost half the amount. So you can see, oh wow, okay. So if I look at a different kind of attribution model, which is not the last touch point attribution, I can clearly see that this ad is actually helping the sale. Is actually helping me to supporting other ads to bring the sales. And Amazon is trying to, let's say that your ad sales is $100 and you got clicks across three different campaign styles. So let's say DSP, sponsor brand, sponsor product. What Amazon is doing with this attribution model is attributing not the $100 sales only to sponsor product. Let's say sponsor product was the last one to get the click, but will attribute the ad sales, dividing the ad sales by the amount of support that each ad gave to the ad sales. So for example, let's say the sponsor product got 60% attribution for these ad sales. Okay, the ad sales for sponsor product will be $60. For DSP will be, I don't know, $20. So we'll be able to distribute the ad sales across different campaign types and not only to the last one. This is really great because we will be able to understand what is the impact, the real impact, or at least we will have another metric that Amazon is giving us to understand what is the impact of top of funnel campaigns. And this is huge because that means that we will have a better way to analyze this data. And I know that right now we have Amazon Marketing Cloud to do this analysis, but they notice that it's also challenging for advertisers to do that. For our clients, we use Amazon Marketing Cloud to do three different type of attribution analysis, which is first touch point, last touch point, and linear analysis, which is a bit more complicated. But overall, like, we still miss what Amazon did. Amazon is using all their data to tell us what they think is the impact of each ad. And they know that this could be a bias analysis because they want to share with you that, for example, DSP is really working well, so spend more there. But I feel like this is useful for advertiser and for sellers to clearly understand if a campaign is actually working. So I'm super excited. I think will be huge. I think Amazon is going the right direction by giving us more data. And so we think that most of our clients will get access to this year. And I will share with you maybe in comments below this link so you can read what's going on and more information. But overall, like, is a great update. I feel like we are going the right direction where Amazon is giving us more data, and with this data we can take better decision. With better decision we can get better results. So this is amazing. I'm super excited, and I'm super excited about the new other beta feature they told us. For example, they told us they are going to introduce another metric as well, which is related to the long-term sale for each customer, which is great, especially for consumable products. But overall, we feel like Amazon is going the right direction by giving us more data, and with more data we can take a better decision. So let me know if you like this. Most likely you will get access to this feature later this year. But yes, super excited. Let me know what you think. Ciao.